up with a lot of options that you could get on a 580 model, 580 Super M, but the plus signifies that it would actually come standard with a lot of these options, like the wider tires, the larger tires in the front, wider tires in the rear, the wider cab, wider stabilizers like a 590 would have. We have the optional 4-in-1 bucket on here. This 4-in-1 bucket, like we explained earlier, this is what made this land here famous. It was actually designed and patented right from this land here. The 4-in-1 bucket, now called a multi-purpose bucket. As he opens it all the way up, it can be used as a dozer bucket, a dozer blade, and then as he closes on it, it can be used as a grapple for wood or rocks or anything. Final cleanup. And then you can use it as a standard bucket. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is a scraper. You can open it part way, you can drive forward. It'll kind of gauge how deep you're cutting with that dozer blade, and then your material will just roll in there as you're moving forward. Or you can back scrape with it also. So the scraper is the fourth option that it does do. You can kind of use it as a box scraper if you open it all the way up and then back blade with it. So 4 things: 4-in-1 bucket, multi-purpose bucket. Another thing that we want to point out, standard equipment on all our loader backhoe models is the front bumpers. Low impact bumpers on the front. If you are loading a truck and just slide into there just lightly, it's not going to bang up that hood. It is attached right to the frame and low impact. Another thing that we want to show on here, we have the optional comfort steer. The comfort steer, actually, we want to demonstrate it with the, you want to plug your camera in there, Jeff. Normally, with normal steering, you would have 3 turns to run your steering from right to left, stop to stop, 3 revolutions of the steering wheel. Comfort steer will drop that in half. So he enables it from a rocker switch on the dash. And now, for tight maneuvering, a lot of loading application, look at it, just a turn and a half. And very fast steering. It is only operable in first and second gear. It disconnects for obvious reasons. You don't want to be running down the road and have that very quick steering. It'll throw you right in the ditch. So consider that as an option to show your customers, and maybe if he does a lot of loading with this machine, it'd be a great option for him. Jeff's going to turn this machine around. We're going to look at the back end quickly. 580 Super M Plus comes standard with pilot controls. We talked about them earlier in the walk around, but here now we can demonstrate them with the camera and things. And normally when he first swings around, it is disabled. But he's gonna activate it, swing that hole out of the way so we can see. One of the standard features on our 580 Super M Plus is the wider stabilizer stands. These are the stabilizers that you'd find on our 590s. Standard on the 590, also standard on our 580 Super M Plus. But when you go to the 590, you get an extra length backhoe, 1.5 longer reach on the backhoe. So that's why we have the wider stabilizers for the 590s. That's just an added feature to our 580 Super M Plus. So when you first swing around in your seat, the controls would be inactive, as Jeff's demonstrating right now. And then on your one tower, you need to activate them. Push that rocker switch, the light comes on, now they're active. Showing that his boom is in his left hand. That's another nice thing with this. You can change patterns. His dipper is in his left hand. I'm sorry, right hand. Our left, your right. And he can change patterns. So with the other rocker switch just below, you can change patterns. Now his dipper is in his left hand and the boom is in his right hand.